I am so surprised no one's talking about this. What is up, it's your boy StraightUpHippo, and today we're going to talk about the one feature which everyone seems to be quiet about, weirdly, because it's something which you guys have been asking for absolutely ages. Yes, that's right, Need for Speed has crews. Now, I'm going to explain everything about crews in this game. There is actually a limit to how many people you can have in your crew. There's rewards. You can get an FXXK if you end up playing enough with the cruise mode. And we're going to talk all about it in this video. But before we go ahead and go into that, I want to say subscribe if you are interested in more Need for Speed Heat. There is so much more to come. So much early gameplay that you're not going to see anywhere else. So make sure to go ahead and subscribe. Filthy advertising. So let's go ahead and show you exactly everything to do with crews then. So crews are limited to 32. You will automatically be put in a crew when you first enter the game. It's going to be one of those things that you won't have to go ahead and find another menu and then press join. When you get into the game, you will automatically be put into a random crew. If you then decide to leave that crew and join your friend's crew, that's completely up to you. I guess it's one of those things, if you don't have many friends on your friends list, it's kind of useful just having, you know, a crew already set up. But if you already have friends that play the game, it's no problem. You can leave and set up your own. I think it's kind of nice for those people that don't have tons and tons and tons of people that play Need for Speed. Other than my online mates, none of my real life friends really play racing games, so I could definitely see myself, if I didn't do YouTube, needing a feature like this where it already puts me in a crew to begin with. And obviously that kind of works asynchronously, kind of like auto log in the background. And then obviously when auto log shows up in the game, you're going to have people in your crew that you're already put in show up on your auto log, so it's going to give you a bit more of incentive, as where a lot of people before just had an empty auto log because no one plays Need for Speed on their friends list. So from that perspective, it's really, really cool. There is crew rewards as well, and once you get to level 50 within your crew, you will unlock this FXXK. This is one of the last cars that you unlock in the list, the big car list thing. Obviously the M3 GTR, the 350Z and A Skyline is taking a bit of the spotlight, but the FXXK without a doubt is also one of the coolest. As well as that, you can see a bunch of like little incremental things. You get rep, you can get like money, you can get all types of things with the incremental leveling, and obviously that gets higher as you go through, and obviously that's a cumulative reward. It's not like a solo reward. You have to work as a crew, as a group, to get up to level 50 to unlock that FXXK. And you know what, I'm going to go on a limb and say that FXXK is going to be the rarest car in this game. The M3 GTR, you're going to unlock that after you finish the story. Not a lot of people are probably going to end up doing that in the grand scheme of things, but everyone in this kind of hardcore community will. Same with the 350, same with the Eddie Skyline, but the FXXK is going to be one which people are going to be grinding for, and that's the one I think that I'm probably going to grind for the most. And you know what, it sounds really bad of me, but I hope the car is a little bit OP. Just a little bit, just to reward those people that grinded all that way. I think that would be the best way of balancing things. I really do hope it is just a little bit OP. And for those that are wondering, the max rank for crews is level 50. So there's a fair bit of information about crews. I'm going to give my opinion about it now because there is still a fair bit to say. I'm really disappointed with the 32 crew limit. Now, I'm not going to lie, yeah, I get it. I get most people are not going to play in that big of a crew, but I think, in my opinion, you know, if I was one of those people that liked Need for Speed a lot but none of my friends played it, I would have probably just joined a bigger community anyway. We know Car Throttle has a big presence in Forza. We know, you know, AR12, Theo, you know, Slap Train, they all have big crews. And I think a lot of the community aspect comes from joining these big crews. And obviously they end up dominating leaderboards, and that's not really what you want. You've got to be selective with the 32 people. And you know what? I actually don't think that I'll max out my crew to 32, you know, unless I get people like you guys joining in to fill out the spots. Because to be honest, I only really play with 10 or so people. It's going to be an interesting one. I think the crew limit is honestly the main thing, which I'm not particularly happy about. I would have also liked to see a crew versus crew mode in the game. It just depends, like, with that element of it, with, you know, having a crew versus crew actual multiplayer game mode. It's one of those things, how many people are actually going to play team-based racing? And I can only speak for myself, at least in Forza's case. I absolutely hate, I was about to swear then, I stopped myself, because I am a good boy. I don't touch the team racing in that game. It's really bad of me. I don't touch the team racing in that game, so I don't know if that would necessarily work. I guess it would be cool if it was implemented correctly, but for me right now, nah, just don't really need it. But it would be cool to see, sort of thing. Maybe the rewards could have been a little bit better. Other than the FXXK, There's, I don't know, like there's rep and money and stuff, and I guess in an early game, you know, before you reach the end of the game, that's going to be relatively important. But it would have been nice to see maybe a body kit in there. It would have been nice to see some license plates in there, some neons in there, you know, like a treasure map or something across those lines. Like, there's a lot more things they can do with the rewards in this game. I hope it's not just limited to, you know, rep and money, because honestly, there's so much more they can, even like high level heat parts and stuff. Like, there's a lot more they can do with rewards in this game, and I hope going forward, especially in live service, that is a thing. Live service is a video I've actually got coming up, so if you are interested, again, subscribe. I've got a lot to say on live service because we don't actually know what they have planned, and I've got a bunch of ideas. But anyway, that rounds it up for Cruise. I'm not going to drag this video out to 10 minutes because I don't need to. I've said absolutely everything I need to say. If you are a fan of the channel and everything, and not being 10 minutes, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have been awesome. Stay safe and peace.